everybody, and welcome to Muscatine in Focus. Today we have two segments. We're going to first talk about the 4th of July festivities that are going to be happening, and then we're also going to touch on the internet restructuring as well through MPW, so there's a segment on that. So today we have Christina, Hannah, and Mike. We're going to talk about all the great things that are going to be happening, and then we're going to talk about safety, because safety comes first when it comes to fireworks. So welcome, everybody, and thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just going to hit the ball running with 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to wake up 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's going to be fireworks going off, because that's what the city says. 9 o'clock, right?
Start the day off with a bang.
There you go.
Let's not spread that around.
So at 9 o'clock, there's going to be a children's parade. So they're going to be starting off at 2nd and Pine, which is actually in front of my building, which is pretty cool. And it's going to be children walking from basically right down 2nd Street to Musser Public Library. And I guess any additional information that is needed, if you just want to reach out to Musser Public Library, reach out to one of us, and we can also reach out to them as well. But yeah, if you guys want to talk about a little bit about the community parade and what else is happening throughout the day.
Of course, so I'll dive in here. So the Greater Muscatine Chamber of Commerce and Industry is very excited to bring the parade back. And so we need the community's help, because right now we are still accepting parade entries for the parade. And we accept anyone from nonprofits, sports groups, businesses can enter. And for nonprofits and different groups, those are free. So then the businesses do have an entry fee. But we would love to see more of the community join us for the parade, because, again, we are so excited to bring that back this year. And one thing we do want to note is that the parade has been moved up to 4 o'clock p.m. So mark your calendar, put an event in your calendar for 4 p.m. The parade is taking place the same route, but we do need a few volunteers, as always, to help make this run smoothly. So if you find yourself having some free time on the 4th of July, we would love your help from 2 to about 5 o'clock. And we're looking for block captains. So what they do is they help assist with parade lineup. They help make sure everybody gets in the right order, make sure they have what we need. We're going to be, all the parade entries are going to meet at Iowa Field. So they'll meet there, we'll have water, porta potties. The block captains will line everybody up. And then from there, after the parade gets going, the block captains can then enjoy the parade as well. So it's just a small time commitment, but it would help us out greatly, just making sure that the parade runs smoothly for all of Muscatine to be able to enjoy.
Can you talk to us about the candy? You know, handing out candy, is there even candy allowed? Things like that.
So yes, of course, that's allowed. It's always been a rule, so that's not something that we did recently, and I wouldn't be the best person to speak on that. But that's always kind of been in the rules of the parade, is just throwing candy. And again, it's a safety piece.
Makes sense.
So for the most part, everything with the parade is very, very similar, minus the time being at 4 o'clock. Otherwise, you can expect the same rules. Anyone that wants to join in the parade, we're accepting those until next Tuesday, the 21st. And you'll have to sign a waiver for liability's sake, but it's a fairly simple entry process. And again, we really encourage, just this morning or yesterday, we had the Girl Scouts sign up for the parade, which was a first for them. So that was really exciting. Nice. We've got some different nonprofit groups. We have some cars going through. So please, if you're interested, even just call the office if you have questions. We can provide more information. And we have parade entry form packets at the Chamber office at 100 West 2nd Street.
So if someone were to plan on going to the parade, which you should, by the way.
Of course.
How long are they looking at hanging around for? And it's probably dependent on the amount of participants, but.
Yep, and of course, so the parade starts at Iowa Avenue, so that part of the parade will, of course, you'll see the end of the parade a little bit sooner, so we have that kind of time from 4 to 5 blocked off, so that way, at 5 o'clock, people can head to Almost Fireworks Fest down on the riverfront to keep the festivities going.
That's great. That's great. So, which brings us to our 5 p.m. So 1 hour afterwards. And this is really exciting. There's so much to do in Muscatine on this day. So can you talk to us about the Almost Friday, Almost Fireworks Fest?
Yes, yes. So I think, we've got a lot of feedback over the past few years of not having anything to do from when the parade ends to when the fireworks start. So last year we did do Almost Fireworks Fest from 5 to 8, and it was very successful. So I think it gives the kids and their parents and people just something to do while they're waiting to do the fireworks, and kind of make it a full day of activities during the 4th. So we're having the beer and wine tent as usual, and then Tim Stott Band. He's out of Chicago. He's been at Almost Friday Fest before, and he's great. So we're looking forward to having him back. So, yep.
So we're looking at about what time would the concert start? Would you think specifically about 5 o'clock?
Yep, we'll start
Okay.
right on time at 5 o'clock and go till 8, and then from there the symphony, I think, plays right after that.
So we'll have the honor guard at 8:05, and I think that's something we've got some questions about that as well. Oh, well, if Almost Fireworks Fest is going to, everything is still as usual, so we'll have the honor guard at 8:05, and that'll lead into the Muscatine Symphony Orchestra at 8:10, and they play till dusk when the fireworks start, and then we'll usually continue to play as the fireworks are going, which last year was just beautiful. And
Yeah.
the Symphony Orchestra did a wonderful job, and Almost Fireworks Fest was just so much fun. I'm sure you'll have your golf cart crew driving people
yes.
from the parking
Yeah.
lot, and I had a lot of fun volunteering with that last year. So do you still need volunteers for that as
Absolutely,
well?
always need volunteers. And just to plug in for our first Almost Friday Fest is Thursday next week on the 23rd. So everybody come out for that as well. All our proceeds are going to the new amphitheater, so that's kind of exciting too. So
That's really exciting.
yeah,
So the gentleman singing, what kind of music does he
he
play?
plays everything. Yeah, not more like Bruno Mars and kind of 90s kind of music.
90s. Hey,
Yeah,
that's perfect.
I know. No country really, but yeah, he's great. He's got a big band with him, and yeah, he's very good.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. And as far as on the riverfront, is there any safe, like when we get to the firework portion of it?
The firework portion.
Yeah. So
I like that phrase.
Yeah.
So what kind of safety? And you know what? Let's. Is there anything else we need to touch on with the symphony orchestra before we get to the fireworks?
No, I mean, it's going to be the same show that you can expect. They
Same
put
show,
on a
okay.
wonderful, wonderful show. I will make one more plug here. Most people don't know that the 4th of July celebration is actually funded by donations. And so this year we haven't hit our full donation amount. So we really need the community to be able to chip in so that we can raise the amount needed to be able to pay for the fireworks show that everybody loves and expects. And we want to be able to provide the best show possible for the community. So if you or your business would like to donate, you can call the chamber office 563-263-8895, and we are still accepting donations for the fireworks.
And the symphony's playing in front of the Pearl City Station
Yep, in
again?
front of Pearl
Okay.
City Station.
And they do a good job. I've been
Yeah,
to
they do.
several concerts. They do a
Yeah,
wonderful
it's
job
very,
for sure.
very cool.
All right, now we're going to get to the fireworks.
Now we're
portion.
getting to
This is
fireworks.
very important, everybody. So talk to us about, I guess, 9 o'clock in the morning. I know it's July 3rd is when you can start
Yep,
lighting.
July 3rd and July 4th from 9 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night is when use is allowed. Anything outside of that is not allowed, and quite honestly is not being very respectful to your neighbors and others in the community. And that's two big things I really push is the safety, because we want everyone to be safe, and then the whole thing of being part of the community and being respectful to our neighbors as well as having fun ourselves. So I think that's really important. That really kind of rolls into our fireworks down at the riverfront and utilizing, having fun down there. It's not legal to use fireworks in a public place like that, and you can imagine what the safety concerns are with that. So that kind of makes sense. But the other aspect is just that, being respectful and being nice to the people around you. And I think that's very, very important.
Yeah, and just keeping the riverfront looking beautiful, keeping everywhere looking beautiful too. So garbage to be picked up, things like that is, I know it's one of the things that the Parks and Rec system has to go around and, pick up some of the garbage. But, I'm one of those people. I like lighting fireworks off too. It's fun. It is
Yes.
fun. Between 9 and 10 p.m. though, of course. Yeah, so it's going to be on the riverfront. And Chad did a wonderful job putting this picture up here. So I imagine that the bridge will be lit up red, white, and blue. MPW, I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. But just to have that amazing backdrop to celebrate, the 4th of July. Is there any other things that is basically happening that day that we should be touching on at all?
No, again, these flyers are out in the community. We've posted them downtown with the 4th of July schedule. But if anybody does have any questions, concerns, again, just contact the chamber, and we can also help spread the word for some of these things. We'll start distributing the Almost Fireworks Fest posters too. So I don't think so. I mean, it's a lot to plan, but we're very, very excited.
So
to
raising money
bring it
for
back.
fireworks, which is extremely important. Raising money for the, just the amphitheater, which I think is just going to be such an amazing addition to the riverfront. You
Yes.
guys talked about it already, but
Yeah, I know.
ever since then, there's been definitely a buzz out there as well.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
that's a great opportunity to continue just making awareness
Yep.
as well. So is there anything else you guys would like to touch on before we conclude the show? Anything else?
I think for me, it's go out, have fun, and be nice.
Be nice.
Responsibly. Fun responsibly.
Yes, I agree.
Well, perfect.
Thanks for having
Thank
us
you.
on.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you very much.
you.
Appreciate it. And I just urge everybody to be safe here in Muscatine. Be safe, respect, but have some fun, of course, too, and celebrate the 4th of July. That's what we're here for. So thank you so much, Muscatine, for watching. And remember, be your best and have fun. Thank you so much.
Hey there, I'm Erika Cox, Director of Customer and Technology Experience, here with Mitch Zytnowski, our Manager of Marketing and Sales. And we're here to talk about the summer of speed with the restructuring of MPW's internet packages, which means faster speeds at lower rates.
Let's face it, internet is a lifestyle requirement these days, just as essential as electric and water services. Working and schooling from home and the increase in multiple internet-connected devices for everyday living, comfort, convenience, and entertainment continues to drive demand for reliable high-speed internet.
In a lot of cases, households are bumping up against their maximum bandwidth, slowing down their connection and causing frustration. Just a couple of years ago, the number of connected devices in a home was about a dozen. The pandemic brought many new devices into the home. In fact, a new survey by Deloitte now showed that there are an average of 25 connected devices in each home, each one competing for your bandwidth.
Many people, even our own staff, are surprised the actual number of internet-connected devices that could be in their home. Now, this graphic does a great job of showing how easy it can be to get up to 25 connected devices in the average home. You've got PCs, laptops, tablets, printers, smart TVs, video gaming systems, home security, cell phones, fitness trackers, thermostats, appliances. They all add up, and each one takes a slice of that bandwidth in your internet service. So why the summer of speed? Well, in the internet world, speed really means the amount of bandwidth you have for all the connected devices in your home. Higher speed or higher megabits per second equals more bandwidth, more capacity for all those internet connected devices to do the things that they were designed to do.
Now imagine you're on a two-lane highway and there's construction ahead and everybody has to merge into one lane. You know that sinking feeling. Traffic backs up, speed slow to a crawl. Well, internet works in much the same way. Think of this as a 25, 40, even an 80 meg internet package. If you're not in a hurry or don't have far to go, this may not stress you out too much. But when you're trying to use more devices or add more users or do more bandwidth heavy activities than what your package was designed for, everything slows down and you get that same sinking or frustrated feeling. When all the lanes, though, are available, data moves faster. And for most internet users, best experience usually means higher bandwidth internet packages. This image is what our internet restructure creates. Traffic is moving along well, there's space to add more vehicles, faster moving vehicles have room to get around slower moving vehicles. Our upgrade to fiber and internet restructure makes this scenario easier to attain.
Now, determining how many devices are in the household, how many users there are, and what type of activities are using up the bandwidth, like streaming video or gaming, will help you decide which service package is best suited for your family's needs. But on July 1st, faster, higher bandwidth internet is getting even more affordable. Under the new plan, MPW will lower the monthly rates for 1 gigabit, 250, and 100 meg services, and will add a new 500 meg service. A new 50 meg service will replace the current 25 and 40 meg services, and our 80 meg service will combine into our 100 meg service. For 500 megabit and 1 gigabit subscribers, MPW's Wi-Fi at Home wireless router and managed service will now be provided at no extra charge. As always, MPW will continue to offer bundle discounts for households with multiple communication services. For our customers who only use internet for low bandwidth tasks like email or online shopping, MPW will continue to offer the 15 megabit per second Lifeline service.
So with MPW Fiber Internet, there's no reason to get bogged down with slow internet. Our friendly and knowledgeable help desk and customer service staff are always available to help you determine what internet package is right for you based on your number of users, number of connected devices, and what you like to do on the internet. Whether electric, water, or communications needs, MPW has you covered. Remember, the summer of speed starts July 1st. Thanks for being with us.